Okay, so I have to wait because you're using your Bluetooth.
Okay, yes, a little bit better, a little bit
Uh-huh.
better.
Hi.
Hi,
How are
how
you
are you?
today?
I'm good. How are you?
It's been a while. So, anyways.
It's been a while because you are busy, and then I tried to book your class last weekend, but
Mhm.
that's already full booked.
So I was wondering why you weren't in my class last week. So I thought maybe you were the one who was busy.
No, because
Actually,
what is
I really
yeah.
did think because I usually have regulars like you, and last weekend I had a few new students, so I thought you were busy, so that's why
Uh,
new students were able to come into my class.
actually, I tried to make a reservation on your class,
Mhm.
but yeah, there was already booked, fully booked.
Hmm. I know,
Yeah.
sucks. Anyways, how many classes have you had so far today?
Today I don't join the Sparta event. I just want to
Hmm.
have yeah, one or two classes with my favorite teachers. Yeah, including you.
Whoa. Yeah.
So so actually last night midnight we can make a reservation only midnight after
Mhm.
midnight. So when I check your class, you it's already, yeah, 2 minutes left after midnight, but you only have one class left.
That's how fast. Oh, that's how fast students book these days, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, sometimes I don't bother
yeah,
looking and I don't bother competing. So I
yeah.
just, yeah. So after 11, I just go home. Just
Mm,
go home. And then when I come here, that's when I first check my schedule.
yeah.
But yeah, I was really surprised that you were not on my schedule last week. Okay, so
Yeah.
anyways, what is our article for today?
Our for today is the number, okay, number 520, 520.
Oh, yeah, we all have, yeah,
Yeah.
actually. So
So,
disgusting.
yeah. Is it okay? May I read the article before
Of
discussion?
course, of
Okay.
course.
We
The
all
usual, right?
That's right. We all
Uh,
try to keep our kitchens and bathroom clean and bacteria free. But how clean are our offices, computers, and keyboards? Most of us spend many hours every week typing at a computer. A rare thing to clean is how dirty can our desk get? Research from the Swinburne University of Technology in Australia studied the amount and type of bacteria on personal faculty keyboards and shared keyboards and other surfaces around the university. They found keyboards high, can have high levels of bacteria on them, and that shared keyboards tend to have more bacteria than those used by only one person. Even more disturbing, research by University of Arizona researchers was found that the average desktop has 400 times more bacteria than the average toilet seat. The study took samples from offices across the United States and also showed that women's desk tends to accumulate more bacteria than men. Most of the bacteria found by researchers are hive. Tend to live
hi.
in, yeah, hive.
Okay, sorry, it's buffering.
Okay, is it okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay now.
Yeah, people usually in our skin and in our mouth and nasal passages. So it is unlikely that most of the bacteria came from our hands. Although many of these bacteria won't hurt you unless your immune system is weak because of other illness, it could still cause an infection in you. Have a scar on your finger, even a tiny one you can see. It is still wise to be careful, especially if you are sharing a computer with other people.
Okay.
For example, if the person who used the keyboard before you was coming down with the flu, it is possible they used to catch the flu from using the computer afterwards. A good precaution is to wash your hands before and after using a shared computer, telephone, or other equipment, and to encourage
Mhm.
others to do the same. It is not a good idea either to eat your computer, especially if you share it with others. When you eat at the same time, you are probably transmitting bacteria from your mouth to the keyboard, not to mention getting crumbs everywhere. Remember, everything you touch does not have to be ster- sterile.
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 Mhm.
In order to be safe, there are bacteria around us, and most of them will not make us sick. Having some bacteria on your keyboard will not necessarily hurt you. There are some bacteria, though, that can make you sick. So washing your hands before and after using your keyboard is a good idea. For everyday hand washing, regular salt and water are effective to kill bacteria. Special antibacterial soap is not necessary outside of a healthcare setting. Alcohol-based hand rub can also take the place of hand washing if your hands are not visibly dirty or greasy. Sure,
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Actually, this is true.
that's true. So I think,
Yes.
yeah, for you, you are using the computer, company computer and then keyboards.
Mhm.
So I think you need to, yeah, be careful
Always,
to use
every day.
that. Use that, washing your hands.
Every day. Not
Yeah,
just washing my hands, but also before I
before and
use the
after.
keyboard is
Mm.
wet tissue and alcohol, and
That's
wipe
right.
down the table.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're doing well.
Yes, because I have a baby, and I cannot
Yeah,
take home germs.
that's fine. You have youngest one.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's very important that we take precautions. How about in your office? Do you use the
Mm,
shared computer or do you
no,
use your own?
no, I use my own computer, even though they just, my company provides it, but the computer I use only for myself.
Mhm. Okay. So who cleans? Who keeps your office clean or your station clean?
We hired some cleaner, but
Mhm.
for my desk, on my desk and my computer, I clean it by myself.
Mhm. Okay. So describe your workspace.
My workspace is open office, and then there are more than 50 employees work at one floor.
Mhm.
So we have our own desk, but you can see all the office and then what your workers are doing.
Mhm.
And then we also have several meeting rooms around the
Mhm.
main office. So at the meeting room, we have some meeting, and then when our buyers or business partners visit our office, we will treat them.
Mhm. What's it like working in an open office? Because as you can see, I am in a cubicle. So
Yeah,
I have. I have my workstation and I work in a cubicle, so it's
Mm.
impossible for me to see what everyone else is doing right now.
Yes.
But I can hear. But for you, how does it feel like working in in an open office
Yeah,
where everyone
actually,
can see
yeah.
you?
Yeah, actually, when I was younger, when I started work as a newcomer at the company,
Mhm.
at the time, we had some, even though it's an open office, but
Mhm.
between the desk we have some kind of a bar or something to cover our desk.
Mhm.
So, but the mood is changed. We just remove all the bar between the
Ah.
desk and the effort. That's very annoying and uncomfortable.
Mhm.
But now we can use that, and then so we don't care about other people watching my computer or monitor during the time.
Haha.
There's no problem there. I just but sometimes this can be very noisy if
Mhm.
your coworker or other people calling or discussing around you.
Mhm. Aha. Uh, do you do you think, like for example, having dividers
Yeah.
or having no dividers is more productive?
For some job position, such
Mhm.
as computer engineer or software engineer, or just like you,
Mhm.
uh, who want to more focusing on the telephone partners,
Mhm.
and they need the kind of isolated area or divided area.
Mhm.
But for normal office workers, that's good. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, there's
Mm.
no, in my case there is no problem. Actually, yeah, it
Mm.
depends on the job position.
It depends on the job description, I think.
That's right.
Aha, maybe.
Maybe.
Actually, I prefer working in an area
Yeah.
where I don't see anyone so that I can actually focus on my classes.
Yeah.
But I've also had experience working in an area
Yeah. Right.
wherein I had to have classes and everyone can see me.
Mm,
It
yeah.
sucked. It
Yeah.
made me very, very conscious, actually.
Yeah. So some people who are very sensitive,
Mhm.
then they just use earplug or they use headset
Mhm.
during working time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, going back, so it's an open office, so you have to
Yeah.
keep everything clean, right?
Just you're trying
Yeah,
to
that is.
make it clean, but actually
Uh
it's not
huh.
easy. Mm.
It's not.
Actually, it's not easy.
Mhm.
I have lots of papers to check and then uh, to sign, and then
Mhm.
also I have to make lots of reports to for my boss. So my desks are always messy.
Okay. So, how often do you organize?
I'm trying to make it organized before I leave the office every day.
Do you, does your office issue organizational supplies like in and out box or little drawers where you can keep your stuff
Yeah.
and pen holders and paper holders and all that? Are you provided with that or do you have to buy it yourself?
Um, I can also ask my HR uh, department, HR
Mhm.
department, but normally there is some
Mhm.
standard tools. to organize my stuff.
Mhm.
But if I need more than that, then I have to buy by myself.
That sucks. Actually. So, can you tell me, how about personalization of your workspace? Are you allowed to personalize your workspace?
Sorry, pardon? Pardon?
Are you allowed to personalize your workspace?
What do you mean?
Personalize, like for teachers, some of teachers like put a lot of stuff on their cubicles, and
Ah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
decoration and all of that thing, and photos of their family sometimes. Yeah, I saw that.
So yeah, yeah, of course. Actually, I'm a team leader, and my desk is a little bit isolated from my team
Mhm.
members, so I can
Okay,
decorate or make it the place as I want.
but do you?
I don't do that. Well, so I just make keep it the basic style.
I have a question for you. I mean, this may sound weird, but I really am very curious, and
Yeah,
please indulge me.
yeah.
Do you think that culture has something to do with how we treat our workspaces? Because, for example, when I went to China, everything was like very stark and very plain.
Mm,
And then here in the Philippines,
yeah,
even managers, their
yeah.
desks are so freaking decorated, even guys.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it has something with has something to do with culture or something?
I think it's more like not a cultural issue. It's more like a personal character.
It's a personal character.
Yeah.
And in Australia, I'm not really sure, but for example, in Australia, my grandma lives there, and she is a supervisor in a nursing home.
Yeah.
So she does a lot of office work, and her desk is filled with pictures.
Ah.
Yeah. But the
Yeah.
other supervisor,
Yeah. Yeah.
her friend is from Sri Lanka,
Yeah.
and her desk is filled with religious stuff and
Ah.
pictures of her family. And
Yeah.
then there's the Australian woman.
Yeah.
It was just family. And then there's
Yeah.
the Chinese woman, and
Yeah.
her desk is so freaking plain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But in Korea,
she
yeah,
showed
we
me.
just don't decorate our desk. We just make it just yeah basic style. Normally we don't decorate them very much. So
Uh-huh.
I
So,
think the time is almost up.
mhm.
So I hope to see you again if you
Mhm.
are available.
I hope
Okay?
so. I feel so sad. Only 20 minutes today.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, Taewon, thank you for
Yeah.
having my class today, and
Okay.
I do hope to see you. Okay?
Bye bye.
Bye. Take care.